guys! So first of all, I want to apologize if you see my reflection and if that's distracting. Sorry, but the lighting in my room is really weird right now. But today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using new products and also products that I've never used in a video before. Some of these I've never even touched because I have so much makeup I kind of just forget about it. By the way, if you haven't seen my updated makeup collection, I'll have that linked down below. And if you want to know more about the new products that I got, go ahead and check out my haul. I'll also have that linked down below. But same links down below and probably on the screen as well, so you can just go ahead and click on that because I'm not going to go in too much depth about like what each product is because it's kind of just like a get ready with me. And you guys said you like to talk through, so that's what I'm going to be doing, so let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be using is a primer. Do you ever take your glasses off and just realize how blind you are? Because that's where I'm at right now. I literally can't see anything. And it's the Master Prime, and this is by Maybelline, like I said, I don't know. And it just says primer, base, and this is the Blur and Smooth one. I don't know how much I need of this, so I'm just going to start with a little bit, because I tend to go a little crazy with my primer sometimes, and it just kind of loses control, and like that's not what I'm going for. Alright, so a little bit goes a long way. I like the texture. It's just kind of like a moisturizer. It's not too liquidy, but it's not like a really, really thick lotion. So this next product I've also never used before, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. I heard Casey Holmes talk about this, so I had to pick it up, and it's supposed to wear for 24 hours, and I got it in the color Creme Cafe. That's what I am in the L'Oreal True Match, so hopefully this is my color. I attempted to swatch it in the store, but that didn't go very well, so yeah. And I finally got my hands on a Real Techniques brush, so I'm going to use this to blend it in. This is the Expert Face Brush, so we're just going to kind of, I don't know how much I'm going to need of this, so. Okay, so it's like kind of liquidy. It's not as liquidy as the True Match though, because that is like pure liquid. So it says that this best applies in a rolling motion, so I'm just going to do circular because I'm guessing that's what they meant. And so far it looks like the color's pretty good. This is a demi matte, by the way, so it's like not completely matte, but it's also not dewy. This is looking good. Am I right, ladies? Okay, so now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using my NYC automatic eyeliner pencil in bold brown. And I'm not going to do this on camera just because it takes so long. I have an eyebrow like tutorial, so go ahead and look for that, or I'll have it linked down below. So I just did my eyebrows. If you guys know of any good brow products, definitely let me know, because I don't experiment a lot with my brows, but I would like to. I really like pencil forms, but I don't like powder. This thing I've never used before, and it is the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix. I think these may be new because I've never seen them before, but they're like foundation sticks, but I'm actually going to use this underneath my eyes just to see. I've never used like a stick or anything underneath my eyes, and this is in the color medium beige. So I'm just gonna like, I guess just triangle? I don't even know. It doesn't feel too thick, so I think this might actually work out. And I feel like it highlights just enough. Seems like the lighting has figured itself out a little bit, so we're gonna chill here. I'm going to use the Sedona Lace 520 brush to blend this in, and I'm just gonna go from out all the way in and just kind of pat it into my skin. Since it's a cream, I feel like that works a lot better and it blends a lot more. I really like this so far. I really like how everything is applying to this foundation. And I love the finish of it. At first I wasn't sure, but once it like set, I really like it, and it's not sticky, and I haven't set it or anything. I usually don't actually set my foundation just because my skin doesn't really get that oily, so I don't have to worry about that. And I never really go back and like blot my skin or anything because I don't get oily, like I said. So now I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me stick in Coconut. I have used this in plenty of videos, but I don't have any contour sticks that I haven't used. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this one, and I'm just going to line underneath my cheekbones area, up around the forehead, temples, and then into the hairline. If you guys know of any cream foundation sticks, contour sticks, anything like that, that I have not tried, definitely let me know. I've only tried the Maybelline Fit Me sticks and then the e.l.f. foundation sticks. So if you know of any other drugstore ones preferably, let me know. I'm not really a high-end person, just I don't know why. Like, I'm sure high-end products are great, but I just can't bring myself to spend the money. And then I'm using my e.l.f. small stippling brush to just blend that up in small circular motions. So I'm actually going to go back in with this foundation stick. Like I said, it's in medium beige. And I'm just going to draw a line underneath that contour, just because I'm going to just carve that out a little more. And I'm going to use the same brush that I used before, the Sedona Lace 520, and I'm just going to tap that into my skin. Alright, so now we're going to move on to eyes, and I'm going to use this Revlon Creme Eyeshadow Quad. A lot of people say that these crease on them, but I've never had any problems, and I love them, but I've never touched this one before. This one's called Wild Orchids, and I'm going to be using this shade all the way on the end. It's like a purple, and I'm just going to put that on my lid, but I'm not going to bring it into the crease because I have because this is a little shimmery and I'm going to be putting a matte shade in the crease. If you guys know of any good primers, let me know. Basically just give me some recommendations so I can do more of these videos. So like always, for my transition shade, I'm going to be using Oktoberfest by Coastal Scents, and then for my brush I'm using the Sedona Lace EB13, which is just a really big fluffy brush. So I'm just going to take some of that and I'm just going to put it in my crease, and I'm going to go from outer corner all the way to the inner corner. And this is going to be more of a transition shade, but I really like to use this color because sometimes it pops out and it just looks so good. Now I'm going to take this color from Coastal Scents. It's called Wild Raisin. It's just like a dark, like plummy brown type of shade, and I'm going to use my Sedona Lace EB09 brush, and I'm going to put this right over top in the crease. I'm just taking a little bit and I'm just going to build it slowly, and I'm kind of down turning it so it goes more onto my lid than straight into the crease. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that brush again, and I'm just going to kind of blend around the top just so there isn't like a super harsh line. And I don't have any shadow on this brush, I just have whatever was left off before, which is just that orangey tan shade we used for the transition. And now I'm going to be using this palette. I've never used this on camera before. Actually, I've never used this ever. Yep. It's the Walking on Eggshells palette by Wet n Wild. I had a little bit of an accent there. And I'm going to use the last shade, which is like a dusty rose pinky color. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my face. Just apply it to my face. I'm going to apply that to my eyes with my Sedona Lace 305 brush. I'm just going to put that on the lid. And it does seem like this is a little bit like fallout-y. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. So I'm just starting with a little bit and then adding more as I go. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I saw a picture of Jaclyn Hill with it was on Instagram. It was a look that kind of looked like this. I'm trying to basically recreate it the best that I can just from seeing her eyes in a photo. So that's kind of what inspired this look. I just think it looked absolutely gorgeous, so I thought, hey, why not I try that? I'm going to take that same Sedona Lace brush and that same purple color that we used. So I'm creating a pretty intense line, and then I'm probably going to blend this a little bit. So as you can see, I went ahead and blended that out a little bit, and now I'm going to take these two Coastal Scents Hot Pots. These are honestly amazing. If you guys watch any of my makeup tutorials, I'm probably using these shadows. I need to buy some more. I'm going to use Bronze Peach, which is more of like a peachy tone, and then I'm going to use that same Wild Raisin color, and I'm going to mix these together, and I'm going to use a pencil brush. This is just one from Sony Kashik. It's really not that great. And I'm just going to run it underneath my lash line, but I'm not going to bring it into the inner corner because we're going to be putting a color there. So this next shadow that I'm going to be using, I'm going to put in my inner corner with my Small Precision brush by e.l.f. And this is the Your Minerals, it's like a pigment eyeshadow kind of. It's called Swedish Mineral, same. It's called Swedish Winter, and I got this in my FabFitFun winter box. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some of that. It's pretty pigmented because I've already swatched it, and I'm just going to focus that on the inner corner of my eye. This is actually super intense, but I really like it. This is like a true white. Like, this is not silver. This is actually white. So I really like that because I have a lot of like white shadows, but they're actually silver, and I'm like, this is not what I wanted. I'm going to highlight underneath my brow bone with Foxy from the Naked 2 palette, which is just a matte, like, off-white color, and I'm just using this e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. It's just one of the regular essential brushes. So, wow, that was a hot mess. Whoops. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the others. Now I'm going to line my tight line with my Master Drama by Maybelline, and this is in Midnight Master. And this is not new, I use this all the time, but this is one of my favorite eyeliners because it's so black. I'm obsessed with it. Let me know what your favorite eyeliners are down the floor. Down on the floor. Did I just say down on the floor? I don't know what's happening. Now I'm going to be putting this blue in my waterline. I don't know how this is gonna look, so don't yell at me if it looks really bad. I might end up taking this off. But in Jaclyn's photo, she had blue, and I was like, how does this work? It looks so good. She's also wearing the makeup in her Best of Beauty 2014 video, I think. So this is the Scandal Eyes in Tempting Turquoise. So I'm gonna attempt to do this on camera, but if I can't, I'm just putting it in my waterline. I'm making the most attractive face right now. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add more of that color underneath my eyes. I'm not going to film that since I already showed you guys. I just wanted to let you know that I'm adding some more just because I want it to be a little more intense. So now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. I actually kind of really like the blue. Let me know if you like the blue or if you would just do black. So I'm just using my Revlon eyelash curler, and I'm going to be using a new mascara that I picked up. One of my subscribers told me to get this, so I did. It's called the Revlon Lash Potion. So I'm just going to apply that to my, oh, I like it already, my top and bottom lashes. I love using new I forgot to add eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to add cream eyeliner real quick. I should have an eyeliner tutorial coming up soon, so if that's not up yet, then just look out for that in the near future. But if it is, I'll have it linked down below. I'm going to have like 15 videos linked down below. I apologize. But I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. So I just did my eyeliner, and it's kind of messed up, but I don't care. So we're just going to continue with the mascara now. I do love this mascara, but it kind of clumps like crazy. So I'm going to use my Clump Crusher by CoverGirl, because this is the mascara I always go to go over top of stuff when the lashes are literally not separating. So I'm just going to use this just to kind of separate them. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply a coat of my Miss Manga, if I can find it. Yeah. And I'm just going to apply that to my top and bottom lashes over top, because I always like to use this to finish off whatever mascara combination I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to bronze my face. I'm literally just setting what I did with my NYC Color Wheel in All Over Bronze Glow. I use this all the time, but I couldn't think of something that I hadn't used before. I'm just going to set it. Literally just pat it onto my skin and bring it up. And then I go around the forehead temple area. And then obviously the chin, because I did that before. And I'm also going to bring some along my jawline and down my neck. This foundation is really like staying to my face. I don't think I need to set this. It doesn't look oily to me, at least. It might look a little different on camera, but I have no idea. Okay, so now we're going to use a blush that I have not used in a really long time in a tutorial, hence the reason I'm using it. So it is, actually no, I've never used this before, JK. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Delicio Pink, and it's completely matte, and it's pretty bright, as you can probably see, so I'm not going to use too much of this, just because I'm kind of scared. I'm just going to bring it back. I'm not going to put it on my cheeks, just because it's really bright. I'm not trying to look like a doll. So this highlight, never used this before. This is by Flower. I usually don't buy from this brand because their packaging is so obnoxious. Everything is just so large. I saw like a foundation. It was literally like this big. Like, no joke. It was like I was just like, what? So I got this chubby highlighter stick, and this is in the color Pearl Shimmer. It just fell out. Alright, so that chubby stick, not working for me. So I'm going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. powder, what am I talking about? My e.l.f. baked highlighter in a blush, Lauren, pull it together, in Blush Gems, and I'm just using my e.l.f. blush brush, which no one would ever use for blush, and I'm just going to apply that right over top. It looks good if you want to go for a subtle highlight, but I think we all know on this channel that that's never what I'm going for, so I think powder will always be the way to go for me. I'm literally just going to blend everything. If you like that really intense highlight, props to you. Don't even blend. But I need to blend it just a little bit. And I'm going to take that same brush that I used for my foundation earlier and just carve underneath again. Actually, I didn't use this for my foundation, did I? No. That I used for my highlight, I believe. So, for lipstick, I'm going to use this NYX matte lipstick. I've never used this before. It's in Butter. Pretty sure it's way too light for me, but I'm putting a darker color on top. So I think it's going to work out fine. But this kind of looks like a gray toned lipstick a little bit. So we'll see. Yeah, it's like a gray toned pink. So if you really like those, I recommend this. So I'm going to go ahead and top that off with my NYC Bold Big Plumping Lip Gloss type thing. And this is in Extra Large Latte. And I really like plumping lip glosses, not because I want my lips to be bigger, because I kind of naturally have big lips, but I just love the feeling of it. So I'm just adding that on top. And this is like a nude, but it adds like a little bit of a pink to it, so it's not as gray. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and give this video a thumbs up if you did, and be sure to be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'm probably going to post a picture of this look on Instagram and tag Jaclyn Hill, so go ahead and check out my Instagram and see if you find the photo anywhere. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like sending you off places to like do deeds. We're gonna stop talking now, we're gonna end the video. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! I said bye at the wrong time. Bye!